If I got something on my face?
If you don't want me to call you lip, then don't have a weird lip. Can't you get surgery for that?
Okay, so we have a new article from Cinema Blend. Emily Blunt reveals Tom Cruise told her to stop being such a on Edge of Tomorrow set and explains why. Yes, there's probably going to be some context with this. Let's get into this article. Few modern action films are as daring and unconventional as the Emily Blunt and Tom Cruise-led sci-fi action film Edge of Tomorrow. Now, this was a 2014 film. It was directed by Doug Liman, and I believe Christopher McQuarrie wrote that script along with the Butterworth brothers, I think. Don't quote me on that. It didn't do a lot of box office, surprisingly, but it had a great cast, including Bill Paxton. Rest in peace, Bill. We can get into this. It says, for one of the stars, Emily Blunt, the 2014 release was her first foray into the action genre, and she is now revealing the sage advice her co-star gave her when she was feeling overwhelmed on the set. In a recent interview, the Jungle Cruise actress revealed the difficulty of wearing the large mech suits. Now, if you've seen the movie, they have to wear these mechanized, battery-operated, servo-operated suits. And, you know, when you're watching the movie, you kind of realize, I don't think this is CGI. It looks like they're really in this kind of exoskeleton suit, which is being currently developed by the U.S. military, by the way, for our soldiers in the field. So this is not something that's very, let's say, science fiction-y, because it's quite real world. Anyways, it says she had been told they would be ditching the CGI for a more tactile type suit, which led to her to believe that they would be wearing something a bit more comfortable than the 85-pound suits they ended up sporting. According to Blunt, the costumes were so heavy and claustrophobic that she began to have second thoughts about her ability to continue with the shoot, even breaking down in tears in front of her co-star, Tom Cruise. Quote, Emily goes on, "We had to wear these enormous suits, which I think would have been great if they had CGI'd them. Probably wouldn't have looked great. Not in 2014 anyway. But we wanted to do it in a tactile way. When you hear the word tactile, you think that sounds nice and cozy. There's nothing nice and cozy about these suits. It was like 85 pounds. It was so heavy. The first time I put it on, I started to cry, and he, meaning Cruise, didn't know what to do. I was like, Tom, I'm not sure I'm going to get through the shoot, and just started to cry. And I said, I'm feeling a bit panicky in about the whole shoot now. However, she goes on to say that, luckily for Blunt, the Mission Impossible actor had the right and frankly hilarious advice to get out of her head and back into the film. She continues, he just stared at me for a long time, not knowing what to do, and he goes, come on, stop being such a pussy, okay?
What the hell did you just say?
Don't be a pussy.
I can hear him saying that. Now, you have to understand, there's probably some context, because I know there's people who would be enraged, or maybe it would make them cry more, quite possibly, and that's understandable. Not everyone is going to take this kind of locker room talk so well. So you have to believe that the time that Cruise had spent with her, he got to know her, Emily that is, and got to understand what kind of sense of humor she had and the way he can talk to her. But again, it's a $180 million movie. Like, now is not the time to start breaking down over something like this. And really, it ended up looking fantastic. When everybody's in their mech suits, I mean, it really adds another layer to this. And quite frankly, he perhaps needed to be a little blunt to Emily. The article goes on to talk a little bit more. I think it says the 60-year-old Mission Impossible star is known for giving his co-star's advice. Recently, he helped erase the nerves of Top Gun Maverick co-star Glenn Powell. That's Hangman to you and me. The Top Gun newcomer felt a bit overwhelmed stepping into the beloved franchise and being around producers Bruckheimer and Cruise. Luckily for the young actor, he received some words from Cruise that were a bit more layered than stop being pussy. I suppose, advice that fit the given situation. It says he also talked to Chris Hemsworth, Thor, had asked Cruise, what got him into filmmaking. And Cruise shot back, "I want people to see my movies. I don't want to put that much blood, sweat, and tears into it and have it come and go." It says a bit of an ironic statement considering the box office outcome with Blunt and Cruise's teaming up. But I guess that film has lived on, and certainly it has. It is quite a cult film. I think it's highly underrated, and maybe a lot of people haven't seen it. They had a bit of a mix-up with the name. It was Edge of Tomorrow, and then it was Live, Die, Repeat, or something to that effect. It seemed to get changed when it went to home video. Edge of Tomorrow, I think, is better. Some people like the other one. I guess the other one's just kind of a tagline for the film, I think, which might have been on the original movie poster. But anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Was that okay that Tom told Emily what happened? I'm sure John Krasinski got a laugh out of it himself. But anyways, if you liked the video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications, and we will see you in the very next video.